So give me reason to prove me wrong, to wash this memory clean. Let it be enough to reach the truth that lies across this new divide. Across this new divide.
What's going on, guys? I'm back at it again in here for the video for you guys for today. In today's video, I am in here for a video response to a good buddy of mine, Simon Michael HD, and a video he did talking about a few things that WWE isn't really capitalizing on, and some things that, you know, have been pissing him off, and I'm actually feeling the same way too on certain things, and I really agree on what he said too. You know, to me, I'm just gonna really add on to how I really feel about what's been going on, not only in WWE but in TNA, and also go subscribe to his channel and as well his other channel too, which I will definitely leave down there below in the description box for you guys to check out. And you know, starting with the first one, going with WWE and everything, and that is with WWE having chicken shit heels. And what I mean by that is like going back with Christian and everything, and how he was just, you know, in a way reasoning his way out of things, and you know, didn't really you know, get to really do the things he really could have done as a heel and everything, and wasn't really that much more of a badass heel, and we don't really get to see that as much anymore. And you know, I would like to see something like that, like how Triple H was and how he used to be and everything, and just really just take out everybody that was in his way and didn't really look back on it. And something like that, I think we definitely do need more in the WWE. And you know, we can have chicken shit heels here and there, but not so much. We can have it every once in a while. I think that's fine, but if you're gonna have it constantly, eventually it is gonna get boring. So I do agree on that, and hopefully we will have a change in that. Definitely, I would like to see that. And also lately, and I do think that this has been happening a lot lately, and that's with WWE in the way, with WWE being in the way more predictable than normal. And you know, I think every once in a while too, again with this, you know, it would be nice to have it be unpredictable, and you know, instead of, you know, with going with predictions on matches and everything, maybe WWE can have like a twist or a swerve. We don't really see that many swerves as much as we should. I think it would be nice to have swerves going into like major storylines, and something like with a storyline with the Shield or something like that, or you know, maybe with a swerve with Sheamus and Mark Henry, since you know that feud could be better right now, but you know, they really aren't really having a reason, that much of a big reason to really be fighting each other, just besides what's going on with them with what happened with WrestleMania 29, and you know, with Sheamus not getting his win at WrestleMania 29, and Mark Henry too. You know, this just for him anyway is more like a random feud for him getting into the mix with that. So with that one, it definitely could be a lot better. And you know, with the whole tug of war and the whole arm wrestling contest, really doesn't really keep my interest in it that much. So with those two, I truly think it could be a lot more better and done a lot more better to me personally. That's just how I feel about that. But you know, I do like and enjoy too having swerves, and I think it adds definitely a lot more, especially in certain feuds as well. And this is in a way something else, and the last thing that has been bothering me too, and certain people should be the heel or face. Now, I'm not really going to list a whole lot of people, but you know, with this one especially too, with Zack Ryder, he's definitely an example of that. And it looked like in the way he was going to be turning heel and going through a gimmick change, and WWE kind of teased that, and he really isn't spiking his hair anymore, and he seems more a bit more serious as of late. So you know, I think he would be doing a lot more better as a heel, especially especially recently, and WWE hasn't really been pushing him as much, and he's basically has been jobbing, which really fucking sucks. And I'm a fan of Zack Ryder, and I think he can definitely go, and I think he's good in the ring, and I would like to see him in more storylines, and especially guys like that who haven't really been around, I think should be brought up to the main roster. I know Simon mentioned Michael McGillicuddy. He hasn't really been even seen on NXT, I don't think, that much. I just been recently trying to keep up with that, so I haven't really seen him there in a while. I don't think he's even a fucking superstars, which is insane as all hell, but that's just me and how I feel about that. So that's really it when it comes to WWE on their part. Now, getting into TNA, and there are a few things too there as well that they should really work on. And one of the things that I don't really care about, and they have been doing this too lately, and they have been having really some random pay-per-views lately, and they're called One Night Only. In the beginning, I thought that was fine, and I didn't really see anything really by it, but to me, I don't really find to have that be that much interesting to me, and don't really have any interest in it. I wish it would be like more involved with the major storylines and everything, otherwise I would watch it. Now with the next thing for TNA, and this one I think would really help them out more, especially when it comes to around the end of the shows, and I don't really mind what they're doing with the aces and eights, and hopefully they won't be adding any more people. I think they're fine as they are and everything, but especially when it comes to like mainly using for Hulk Hogan and guys like Sting, and I think they should really use more of the veterans too, like AJ Styles. I really like what they're doing with him and having him be kind of like, in a way, kind of seems like in some sort of way like anti-TNA, but not really. He's just being more of himself, and he wants to do anything that he can to really regain the World Heavyweight Championship, and doesn't really want to be bothered with the aces and eights or anything that Hulk Hogan is involved with, or with James Storm and everything, and he doesn't really want to be associated with his friends, and he wants to really focus on himself, and that's what it's really come down to, and he wants to focus on himself and all that good stuff. So I like what they're doing there with him and that, but I think having like more veterans from TNA, I like what they're doing with the X Division and bringing back other guys like Sanjay Dutt and all those guys for the X Division Championship, and it's really fucking awesome. Alex Shelley's back. I really like that. Maybe we'll get the Motor City Machine Guns back, hopefully. I would love to see that, but that's just me. I'm not too sure if we're going to see that, but it is what it is, and other things that I have been enjoying. I like that they're still live. I hope they continue that, going to other cities like they're planning on, and hopefully we'll get to see that. I'm sure, definitely, without a doubt about that. Also, as well, with the Knockouts division, maybe we can get some more knockouts. I know with TNA Gut Check, that's what the whole process is about, and hopefully with the people that we did get to see that were able to pass TNA Gut Check, we'll get to see them more often, because we don't really get to see them as much, and I think it would be a lot more better for other feuds to go in, instead of saying that we've been just seeing the same ones too at the same time. So not too much of a change for the Knockouts division. They're really doing well, and I hope they really do keep it up, but we could use some more knockouts, and I think that would actually really help out the Knockouts division out more. So definitely I think that would be pretty cool. And the last thing is definitely for the tag teams, and I really like the tag teams that they do have, but I feel like they too deserve more tag teams instead of Kazarian, and as well Daniels, and as well Chavo Guerrero and Hernandez, and as well Bobby Roode and Austin Aries, even though they're really great tag teams, and hopefully we'll get to see more tag teams actually want to fight those guys, and add more to the tag team division, even though that's good enough. But I think we should definitely be seeing a lot more tag teams going for TNA's tag team division. So like I said, I just wanted to add a little bit more, and that's just mainly the stuff that I have on my list on what I would like to see be changed, and some things that in a way have been pissing me off and that could have been done a lot more better. So in a way, some ways of a little rant. So, I have been feeling in a way the same way as you, Simon. So, you're not the only one. So, I know Buster Fan 79V1 was also able to make a video response. This is my video response, and not too sure how you guys feel about it too. What kind of changes you would like to see out of both WWE and TNA and in mainstream in general, and what would you like to see be added? Some things that you think should be taken out and everything like that. So, I thought there was definitely was a fun video for me to do for this video response, and that about does it for me. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, and I will catch you guys in the next video. See ya. Peace.